Hello, welcome to another episode of the Dynamic Do-It-Yourself Diva. And today we are going to work on foaming soap. This simple recipe only uses 4 ingredients. Now, if you've gone into the store, you've seen the latest craze of foaming soap. Foaming soap is a soap that comes out in a nice little foam and has all these different scents. Well, today I'm going to teach you how to make your very own for only pennies. First thing you need to do, you need to make the investment and buy a container or just purchase foaming soap at your local retailer so you can get the container along with the soap. First thing you're going to need water, 4 cups of water. Now, in a lot of recipes, there's recommended to get distilled water. And distilled water is recommended because in a lot of different cities, there is a hard water issue. And you're making soap, you don't want to have hard water because it's rough on your hands. So you can either do one or two things. If you are in a city that has hard water, you can go ahead and buy the distilled water. Or you can use faucet water and just boil it. Usually, some cities, the water has so many impurities in it, and those impurities will get into your soap, and that will cause your soap to turn. And you don't want to make something that will soon turn. So first, I am using just basic faucet water because the water in my city is very good. Very good. Not hard at all. I'm going to mix all my ingredients in this container. First I pour in 4 cups of water. A little overspray there. That's okay. It's just water. It shouldn't cause a problem. Next ingredient we're going to add will be Castille soap. Now, you might have seen Castille soap on. If you are a person who haunts Pinterest, you've probably seen the long laundry list of things that you can do with Castille soap. Actually, if you really look closely at the label of Castille soap, you see it actually has 18 in 1 uses for this bottle of a very highly concentrated soap. Initially, when I first started making my own foaming soap, I used the peppermint. The peppermint has a strong peppermint scent. I suggest that if you want to have a scented foaming soap, you can go for one that's already pre-scented, like I'm using lavender. And there's also different Castille soaps you can find online or in stores that are unscented. And I'll get to that in a minute. So for this recipe, we're going to use 1/3 cup of distilled soap. This is very highly concentrated, so just think. You're using 1/3 cup of soap, adding it to 4 cups of water. Okay? Now, earlier, I mentioned hard water and how harsh hard water is on your skin. Next ingredient we're going to use is vegetable glycerine. Vegetable glycerine is a skin softener. And this can be used whether your water is hard or soft because we all can use a little bit of softening agent, especially if you wash your hands many times. You are to use 1 to 1/3 tablespoons. 1 and 1/3 tablespoons. Sorry about that. It's okay to be generous with this. Shouldn't affect the quality of your soap. So first we added water, then we added soap, then we added the vegetable glycerine. Our 4th ingredient is essential oils. Now, I am using lavender, and I would like to make the scent a little bit stronger. And so I will just use a few drops, actually 20 drops to be exact, of lavender oil so I could have a nice stronger scent. If you are using an unscented, you can use peppermint, lemon, orange, but you have to be careful about your essential oils because too much can be very harmful to the skin, and you don't want to cause rashes, unwanted blemishes on your skin. So I'm adding about 20 drops, not too much. A lot of essential oils also have properties, antiseptic properties, and that's why I'm adding an additional, I use peppermint. Well, that's okay. But using the lavender has a natural antiseptic quality to it. But since I used peppermint, that's okay. Now I take my container and I gently circle it around. This is a gentle mixture. As you can see it in there, it's moving around. You don't want to agitate it too much because it will start to foam up on you, and you don't want the foam to come out until you're ready to use it. So now you open up your empty container. Make sure you rinse that one out so your new scent, your new soap can be housed inside this wonderful foaming dispenser, soap dispenser. You want to make sure you leave enough air, enough space, because your mechanism here is made to pump air into the soap, and then you'll get your foam. So that's why I said this foaming dispenser is very important. I think I just poured in just a tad bit too much. I don't want to waste this, so I'll just pour out a little bit. There we go. Now I have enough space inside so I can immerse the foaming mechanism. Give it a good little twist. Give it a little pump. See how it comes out. And there it is. Now, if your soap is a little bit too loose, then you should add a little bit more soap. Just a little. Just do a little bit of an experimentation to see how much more you need. If it's too wet, if it's too thick, then add a little bit more water, and then it'll loosen it up. So anyway, I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, please leave your comments down below. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button and subscribe if you would like more of these wonderful dynamic do-it-yourself tips. Until next time, take care.